Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube? How's it going? So we are both live right now on TikTok. We've got 18 fantastic folks hanging out with us on TikTok, here on YouTube as well, and people are just starting to come in on YouTube. So again, Dina, hey, what's going on? If you are on TikTok and you want to come over, please do come over to YouTube. Same channel name, Samuel B12. It's freezing. Oh no, why is TikTok freezing? Let me try and reposition my phone. Maybe it's getting some interference. But hello, everybody on YouTube. What a game this is going to be tonight. I'm super excited. You're freezing every 4 seconds. Okay, thank you, Erica. That's I'm going to reposition the camera. Maybe it's just where it's sitting. So I'm going to move this over here. There we go. Erica, let me know if that is better. Hopefully it is. So thank you, everybody, for coming in and joining. What a game this is going to be tonight. We got two super, super talented rosters made up of young kids and some wily old vets. So if you haven't paid any attention as of yet as to what's going on, Sammy, you have to close out and start again. Erica, it's still really bad. Okay, so we're going to fix TikTok. We're going to fix TikTok real quick. Okay, TikTok will be right back. So we're going to end this. I don't know what's going on there, but we're going to fix that real quick. There we go. See what happens. So this is going to be such a good game for Team Canada. Dallas, there's Dallas. Francisco, how's it going? Thank you guys for coming in and staying up late with me. Appreciate it. Team Canada, what a roster. What an unbelievable roster we have here. From, some names you might be familiar with, people like Daniel Carr, who used to be over on the Montreal Canadiens, Eric Stahl, Captain Canada. Got Eric Stahl is going to be there leading the way. Young kids like Owen Power. Owen Power, this kid is such a bright future. Of course, from the Toronto Maple Leafs, better. Thank you, Erica. From the Maple Leafs, Josh Ho-Sang. I'm super excited to see what Josh Ho-Sang can do. This is a kid who had all the potential in the world, was a top draft pick, and just couldn't get it together. Totally was like bumped out of hockey, but made his way back. And now he is here and he's ready to make a difference. And he's been having a great season on the Marlies. I agree, Dallas. Stupid time change for sure. These games are tough, but it is going to be so much fun. A couple other Canadians to mention. Jason Demers. Some of you might remember Jason Demers. I believe it was from the Dallas Stars. Good defenseman. I really liked him. Solid play. I even took him in my fantasy pool for a couple of years. Jeffrey Jameson, baseball commissioner. Hello and good evening. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. It's so late. You're usually asleep. Yeah, D. Me too. But what a great game on the U.S. side. Some names to mention. Kenny Agostino, might be familiar with. One of the top, I believe, is a Maple Leaf prospect, Nick Abruzzi. Very curious to see what good old Nick can do. Nick Shore, some of you might know the name Nick Shore as well. And there's a ton of prospects in this game. So it is going to be absolutely wild. So thank you, everybody who's in TikTok. Appreciate you coming back over. We're going to have some fun doing the Canada hockey game. Of course, we are live on YouTube as well. So same name. If you want to watch on TikTok, that's cool. But if you want to come over to YouTube, where we have all of our graphics and everything for the mainstream and the mini games in the chat, it's the same name, Samuel B12. Come over to YouTube. But if you're going to stay on TikTok, do me a favor, just double tap that screen a few times and help build the likes up, and we'll share the stream out. And of course, you could click the share button as well and encourage more people to come over. So a few housekeeping rules for the YouTube side. As you're here and enjoying and hanging out, you're going to earn points. And you could see those points by doing exclamation mark points in the chat. And it's going to tell you how many points you've earned. As we go along, those points are going to continue to build, and you'll be able to gamble them and play some of the mini games. Normally we have a bunch of redemptions, but we're not actually really engaging with those redemptions today. What else? What other news do I have to share? We have a stream boss, a stream leader. Right now is currently sitting. He has a few health points knocked off. It's somewhere over down here. We've moved it today. So simply by subscribing, you'll knock some of his health off. And whoever that last person is that deals that final blow will become the new stream lead. As well, simply by clicking one of the links, you'll be able to do a small donation if you choose, and that donation as well will knock health off of that stream lead, and you'll eventually be able to take over that leader as well. Jeffrey says, like I said, I'm Pete McDavid's. Your channel is a great YouTube channel. Thank you, Jeffrey. I really appreciate that. We're just here to have fun. We're here to talk hockey, have some fun, and enjoy the Olympics together. So I appreciate everybody kind of coming in and hanging out and having that fun with us. So I'm seeing, you gotta see, there's a little, oh, that's why. This is why. Okay, maybe if we change this, hopefully this doesn't break anything. And maybe now I can start seeing some of the chat in one of my other screens here. Oh, but this is going to be such a good game. So we talked about a lot of the young prospects on both teams. I'm super excited to see what Eric Stahl's mentorship can do for a lot of these younger players. I think as an up-and-comer, someone like Mason McTavish, who in the last game was playing with Eric Stahl, someone like Mason McTavish, what a bright future ahead this kid has. And getting to play with some of those old vets is only going to help his development. I feel like I should sing "Oh Canada." I'm going to take a pass on that. Maybe a rain check for a future game. But my late night singing voice is not one we want to share. Heb Sports, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Which NHL do you like? Which NHL team? I'm a Leaf fan. And I'll say it loud and proud, even though some games I wish I was cheering for some other teams, but I am a Leaf fan. We do a lot of Leaf streams. Actually, in fact, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing the exact same thing right back here at 7 p.m. Eastern time to broadcast and call the Leafs and Vancouver Canucks game. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And another reason for everyone to come on over, click that subscription button, hit the notification bell. So when we do go live, you'll be able to get notified and join us for future games. And I have my list over here. Some of the games we're going to be doing coming up. So we have the Vancouver game tomorrow. On February 17th, we're going to be doing the Toronto Maple Leaf Pittsburgh game. On the February 21st, we have the Leafs Montreal. So if you're in Canada and you love the Maple Leafs and you love the Montreal Canadiens, this is the game you'll want to see. I was reloading. What are your pronouns? He, he, his. That's what I would go with. Feb 19th, we have St. Louis coming back into town. And actually, the last time the Blues were here was one of our biggest streams in terms of numbers. And of course, we have Detroit coming up. We have the Seattle Kraken, a couple games against Buffalo, Florida, Boston. So we have tons of Leaf games coming up. And here we go. We are getting ready. Puck is dropped. This game is officially underway. Now, I do want to say, as Canada takes it down in the U.S. zone, if I miss your comments in the chat, either on YouTube or on TikTok, please do call it out, repeat yourself, because I'm going to be watching the game and calling it. I don't want to miss your comments. So definitely do, if you have the opportunity, just mention it again. So it looks like we got a whistle a few seconds into the game. And I'm just going to try moving the phone back over here. So TikTok, let me know if it's going to lag again. But I'm going to drop you right in here because it's a little easier for me to see. So hopefully TikTok is not lagging anymore. And I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody on YouTube. So we got Dallas, Dina, Francisco, Heb Sports, Jeffrey, everybody's here. All right, here we go. Games underway. Let's see. I expect this to be a hard-hitting affair. especially as the way the first games played out. And I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit so we can hear some of the play as well. Loose in front. Here comes the U.S. The U.S. turning and moving on it. They are moving real fast. The one thing I do want to say definitely is getting a little bit used to the new numbers of a lot of the players. So I do apologize. We'll have to see how that goes. U.S. has it in the neutral zone. And these numbers are actually really tough to see. Is the Team Canada has black numbers and the U.S. on their back. Let's see when they turn around. They're like white numbers and they have white jerseys. So it's going to be a little tough to see the players. But here comes Canada. 3-on-1, gets it in front, and that is broken up by the U.S. defense. Quick shot, and it scores. It's in already, just like that. Team Canada, holy moly, Canada takes the lead. Man is in net for the U.S., and that just somehow seemed to squeak by. Strauss-Mann, a goalie at 6 feet tall, happened to just let that puck squeak through. Let's see on the replay if we can see what happened. Canada was breaking in 3-on-1 as the others catch up, but it's the defenseman who just throws it to the net, and that happened to go just between the legs. So kids, if you're up late and watching, remember you have to squeeze those pads and put your stick down. Your TV is super behind. Thanks, Erica. That will be courtesy of Rogers. So Matt Robinson for Canada gets the goal, gets on the scoreboard early. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Great start for Canada. Just what they needed, because it makes me nervous, right, when these games are slow out of the gate. We're back in the U.S. zone. U.S. is going to pick it up. They're going to clear. They're going to chip ahead. It's a race for the puck. Canada is going to get that and start moving it around. Here they come. Tried to get it up the boards, but U.S. intercepts. U.S. making a play, but it goes down low. Now Canada's going to start to move that up. Here it comes as my bedtime reminder pops up on my phone. Thanks, bedtime reminder, but this is going to be a late night. Right in the slot. Here's Canada. Quick shot. Nice save by the U.S. goalie. Strauss-Mann kicks the pad and knocks that one down. Back to the other point. Canada's going to circle that around. Sam, the Bud red light is going. That's awesome. That's awesome, Dallas. Oh, Canada in front again. One shot, two shot. That is grabbed and held in the chest by the U.S. goaltender. Hello, Charlie. Good evening. Thank you, everybody, again for joining us here for a late night on YouTube and a late night on TikTok. Really appreciate it. If you are on TikTok, if you wouldn't mind, just give a couple double taps to that screen, help get those likes up, or click the share and just share it to a bunch of folks in your chat and help it come around. That would be awesome. U.S. with their opportunity. The U.S. comes in, they put it up, and the U.S. scores to tie it 1-1 just like that. My gosh, I can't believe the U.S. bounced back so quickly. What a goal. What a goal. I didn't even see who it was that put that in. I believe it was Andy Mealy. Number 51 it was. Andy Mealy comes in and puts that home. A nice forehand, backhand up over the glove of the Canadian goaltender. And we are tied. Matt Tompkins getting the start for Canada. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, listen, it was a well-placed shot. That was a goal scorer's goal right there. Not going to blame the Canadian goalie on that one. It is Dallas. It's going to be that kind of night for sure. That's the first shot on goal for the U.S. So fantastic shooting percentage there. Here comes the U.S. now banking it off the boards down and deep into Canada's zone. Canada's going to pick it up, and they are going to move on it. U.S. dumps it right back in. Now, Dallas, can you tell me, can you hear the TV play-by-play? It's hard for me to tell on my end, but I'm curious if you can hear the play-by-play on yours, if it's coming through. Dina, maybe I shouldn't go to sleep yet. Absolutely. Stay up, hang out. It's going to be fun. And that's right. I am sorry. I have no idea how to pronounce that name, but a goal indeed. A goal indeed. Canada making their way back into the U.S. zone. Yes, you can hear it a little bit. All right, let me turn it up because that will help. There we go. Hopefully that's better. U.S. with another shot, but that's deflected wide. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dallas. Dallas, congratulations. Welcome to the mod squad. Canada's playing that around. Big. Oh, you're welcome, Dallas. You're a big help and a big supporter. So it shows my appreciation. U.S. behind the net. They're going to pick it up. Canada putting some forechecking. Steals in front. Canada shoots. Great save. Oh, I shouldn't try and be so loud. I got to bring it down a little bit. But great save. Wow. Canada on a very nice forecheck, trying to move it through. Stolen right in the slot, and the goaltender Strauss was just able to come across and make that save. Wow. Fast and furious action. Indeed. Indeed. Here we go. Mealy against Whale. Canada's going to win that draw. Back to the point. Quick shot, but that is blocked. Almost a breakout for the U.S. It's a race for the puck. Kind of through the neutral zone, back into U.S. territory. The U.S. is cycling the puck around, looking to move it. Maybe it's time to break out the rally cap. Is it too soon for that? Oh, nice hit by Canada. U.S. does keep the puck in the zone, though. They're going to wrap it around the boards. Come on, Canada, just get it out. This Canadian team looks very different than the Canadian team that started against Germany just the other day. U.S. controlling it in the Canadian zone. Throwing it in front, but tipped down. Not on net, though. Back to the point. Snapshot. Doesn't get through. Blocked in front by Canada. Here's the U.S. Nice hit by the Canadians again. Now, finally, they're able to get it out of the zone. U.S. breaking in, but he's all alone. Canada's going to grab it. Canada's going to start moving it up. Here we go. Putting across. Back to the point. Up top of the circle. Quick wrist shot. Blocked down. Back to the point again. Big shot. Doesn't really get through. Let's switch our screen here to our actual game screen. There we go. Much better. What a start. Both teams coming out of the gate on fire, looking to move the puck around, trying to make something happen. Both teams on the board early. Was not anticipating that to happen so quick. Matt Robertson with the first goal for Team Canada. Assists go to Josh Hosang and Eric Stahl. Andy Mealy gets the first goal for the U.S. from Brian O'Neill and Stephen Kempfer. So 2 quick shots, and that goal by Andy Mealy was a fantastic goal. Backhand, glove side, puts it in, was awesome. So Raptors won last night. I know Raptors are on a real roll. They have been moving, which is nice. It's very nice to see the Raptors, after a little cold streak, have really picked it up and are, hitting that next gear. So one thing we definitely have to watch with the U.S. is some of these kids can pick it up at the drop of a dime. They can put it in that extra gear and get moving. Canada seems to be in good shape. They just need to make sure they're not giving the U.S. too many opportunities, because the U.S. will capitalize for sure. Here we go. 13:35 is left in the first. Another quick shot and a quick save by the U.S. goaltender. Absolutely. Dallas, absolutely. Everyone tell 2 friends to come and subscribe. And I haven't even mentioned it. We are working towards 500 subscribers. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely hit that button. Here comes Canada breaking into the U.S. zone. Tina, all of her friends are asleep. Here comes Canada. They're having some troubles getting into the U.S. zone, but they do now. Puck rolls away, though, and the U.S. is going to pick it up and carry it out. Nice little deke by Canada. Here they go. Another nice little deke. Breaking in. Can't really get through. Dumps it along the boards, but that is picked off. Now it's kept in, shot on net. Just like that first goal. It never hurts to throw anything to the net, because just like that first goal Canada scored, it can roll right in. I saw Dallas. I saw. Good thing I know it's still you. U.S. setting up their breakout play. It's interesting. This game is being played so differently than the first game for both teams. Both teams had a big blowout victory, and now you can see they're playing almost an American-style game on the bigger surface, more like that NHL, AHL style, slowing it down, really trying to work it through the neutral zone. Here comes Agostino for the States. Quick shot. Just gets the glove on it as the Canadian goalie, as he was cheating and going to slide way out of the net, was able to reach back and grab that puck. That could have been a very dangerous play. But good thing he made it through and was able to grab that puck. Whew. Hard to tell if that would have gone wide or not, but don't take that chance. He was way out of his net, sliding way out of his net, I should say. All right, here we go. Drop to the right of the goaltender. Canada wins that. They're going to play it behind the net. Can't get it out. That's knocked up and into the Canadian bench. We are going to have a whistle and a face-off inside the zone. Team Canada women won 11-0 against Sweden. That they did in quarterfinal action. That's nice to see as they move on to the semis. But I don't think, Dallas, do we know who Canada's playing in the semis for the women? I didn't really pay attention to any of the other games today. U.S. controlling it behind their own net, sliding it around, trying to move it up, but Canada's going to keep that in. Canada moving around. Now it comes out. Winnick is back to get it. Tipped right to be decided. Okay. Thank you. So definitely a different style of hockey than I was expected. There's a shot. Turned aside. The ref has his arm up. So either it's going to commercial or we're going to see a penalty. Or neither. It's kind of weird that the official had his arm up in the air and not actually making a penalty call. So at the Olympic Games, they do have that floating camera over the ice, which gives some pretty remarkable shots. Really allows you to see the size of the international ice surface. Puck is up and over the glass yet again. We're going to drop that puck one more time. Was he hailing a cab? Maybe. Maybe the pizza guy had walked into the building asking, hey, who ordered the large extra cheese? He's like, I did. All right, Canada, can they keep that in? Yes, they do. Now U.S. just strips it away. These teams are so super talented, and because they're such a good mix of veterans with young kids, it's so hard to determine, who's going to come out on top. That time, Mann is going to play it just over to the side. Puck is just bouncing all over the place. There's been a lot of complaints so far about the quality of the ice at these games. Excuse me. Doesn't know pizza isn't until the second period, right? Canada now picking it up, starting to get a move on it. Jason Demers. That fantastic defenseman. So, what a hit. He just got leveled. But Canada's able to get the puck out. Deep down in the U.S. zone. Thank you for joining on TikTok. What an opportunity there on the U.S. goalie, but the puck stays out. Mel, thanks for coming in on TikTok. Appreciate it. Aaron Ness is a Providence Bruins player. All right, awesome. Thanks for the info. Yeah, definitely. If you guys have insight into any of these younger players, definitely drop it in the chat. Here comes the U.S. is trying to move it out, but again, the puck is deflected up and over the glass. We've seen more pucks tipped up and over the glass so far in this first period than I think we did all of the first game that Canada played. But they are at commercial break, so I will take this time just to mention it again. Thank you, everyone, for watching, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok. If you're watching on TikTok, definitely feel free to come on over to the YouTube side and hang out with us in the chat there. If not, if you want to stay on YouTube, that's cool. But if you wouldn't mind, maybe double-clicking the screen a little bit and dropping a couple likes and helping to build that up so more people can come in and join us, that would be cool. And, of course, over on the YouTube side, if you haven't hit that like button already, give it a thumbs up. And please do consider subscribing as we're on our path to 500 subscribers. And it would be great if we can find 3 friends in tonight's stream and get us up to 485. So we're at 482 right now. If we can find 3 subscribers to join us, that would really help. Pittsburgh fan, hey, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Go USA. I see you got the flag there. Pittsburgh fan, actually, while you're here, just to let you know, we are actually doing a Pittsburgh game, Pittsburgh versus Toronto on the 17th. So if you want to come and join us on the 17th again, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can come back on the 17th and join us for the Leafs versus Pittsburgh. Cargo, what's going on? So we are there back from commercial, 8:36 left in the first, tied at 1s. I don't know if you guys heard the story about Claude Julien, the coach for Team Canada, but he fell kind of earlier on in practice, and he breaks some ribs or cracks some ribs or something. So he wasn't able to take part in the first game or be at any of the practices or whatnot, but he is all healed up and he's back behind the bench. So very, very interesting story for Claude Julien. Happy to see him where he should be, behind the bench. Sad, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Definitely help give us a like, and if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button as we work towards 500 subscribers. Awesome. I see you're a Leaf fan. Absolutely. Lots of Leaf fans in here, and you're a huge Matthews fan. Well, hopefully Matthews is okay. He took a nasty hit, got kneed in the back of the head the other day, had to go through concussion protocol, but hopefully he is back and back soon. So the U.S. forgot there is a hockey game going on here. U.S. controlling the puck down in Canada's zone, but it's now turned over. Canada's going to pick it up, and they are going to start to move it up 2-on-2, but the U.S. is able to snatch that away, and they are going to start moving it. Here comes the U.S. in the line, tries to thread the needle with the pass, but that is just stolen away. Go Penguins, just saying. Oh, I love that, Cargo. I really hope everybody is back and healthy when the Leafs face the Pens, because I'd love to see Matthews versus Crosby in the fun that they're going to have. I subscribed and hit the like button and also watched your Tim Hortons. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. And it's actually good that you said that, because at first intermission, we have more Tim Hortons cards to open. So we're going to open some of these live at the first intermission. A big Gunzel fan. Oh, isn't he great? Gunzel is spectacular. Canada has it in the U.S. zone. Looking to move it around. Quick shot, and that's steered aside. Hit a leg, didn't quite get through. Jake Gunzel, what a young talent he was and still is. He is amazing. His rookie card, his Young Guns card, was one I had to seek after for a while to find it for the right price. But I'm happy with that purchase I made a little ways back. Canada looking to move it out, can't get it out of the zone, thrown on the net. That is steered aside by the Canadian goaltender. Really digging around, back to the point, quick shot, and that doesn't really get through. Canada trying desperately to get it out of their zone. The U.S. is all over them, putting on a ton of pressure. Our division is so tight. It is so true. I pulled a trio with white jerseys with Gretzky. Oh, that's awesome. Nice pull, Saad. Nice pull. Here comes the U.S. starting to make their way up. 5:30 left in the first. Coughs it up. Here comes Canada, throws it in front, couldn't complete the pass. They go back to the point. Big shot. That stopped, grabbed, and held by Strauss-Mann. He is playing much, much better. The U.S. goaltender, outside of that first goal he gave up, which did not look pretty. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for hitting the like and, of course, considering and hitting that subscribe button. It is definitely helping us grow. We are making our way to 500. 500 is our big milestone to get to. So if you're having fun here today and you want to join us for more, what's your name? Sorry, I didn't ask. No problem, Pittsburgh fan. My name is Sam, and I should have introduced myself properly, but I get all excited when there's hockey going on. My name is Sam. We've really been doing this channel for, I guess, since the fall. We started taking it seriously. We do a lot of hockey. We do some video game streams. I have two young boys. They love to do Fortnite and Minecraft and Roblox, so they do some streams. We do some retro streams where we turn back the clock and we pick a theme and we start talking retro. So we really do it all. When the weather gets warm here in Ontario, we're going to go out, hit up Canada's Wonderland, go up north to cottage country, do some nice nature walks. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So we really do it all. But right now for the winter, hockey is our main focus. Hey, Carla, what's going on? Cargo, I have a funny story about Sam I Am. So the U.S. goalie man's getting some repairs to his helmet. I guess the screw came loose. So let me tell you, Sam I Am, way back when I was in high school, I did a co-op at the fan. It wasn't Fan 590. It was still 1430 back then. And I did a co-op there, and I was helping produce one of the shows. And when it came on, that's what Gord Stellick called me. He said, Sam I Am, and he kept calling me Sam I Am on the air. It was quite comical, and it kind of stuck a little bit. Here we go, back underway. Just over 5 to go in the first. U.S. is dumping it down into Canadian territory. Little bumping along the boards. Canada can't quite come away with it. U.S. back to the point. looking, steps around one man, throws it to the front of the net. That's knocked down. Another opportunity. That's knocked down. Back to the point. Another block shot. Wow. Oh, U.S., what a save. What a save. The goalie went down and kicking out his legs and just stopped that. Absolutely robbed the U.S. from putting that in the net. Holy moly. What an opportunity Abruzzi had. Wow. Man, this goalie was absolutely putting all the stops out. U.S. was wrapping it around, and goalie kicked out that pad almost in a full splits. That was way too close. Shots are now 12-10. Canada was out with an early lead in the shot department, but the U.S. has caught up real fast. Yeah, sad. Everywhere's out of packs right now. Even my location up here, the couple near me, they're all out. So luckily, I had some folks who had been saving up and collecting for me. When I finally saw them, they passed them over. Here's the U.S. They're at it again. Drops it back to the point. Swings it over to the other point. Big shot. No, fake shot. Threw it into the slot. Backhand. That goes wide behind the net. Canada's going to pick it up, and they're going to dump it out. So if you're a hockey card fan, I'm waiting on my boxes of Upper Deck Series 1, which I heard just got delayed again. But when I get those boxes of Upper Deck Series 1, we're going to do a live break of those 2 boxes. So that will be coming up whenever they actually arrive. Oh, Cargo, that's okay. I'd appreciate it. I think their promotion is pretty much done, and everywhere is sold out. So not to worry. What's your typical day on a Sunday? Well, that's an interesting question. Let me think about that. I'll answer that question at first. Intermission, Pittsburgh fan. That's a good question. Appreciate it, Cargo, though. Appreciate it. 3 minutes now. Wow, these periods just fly in international hockey. U.S. is going to dump it down. The Canadian goalie is going to whip it around the net. U.S. is throwing the body around, knocking Canada around a little bit. Canada's trying to get it out, and they do. But U.S. is going to pick it up in the neutral zone. And U.S. is going to bank it in the boards. It's a race for the puck. Canada's going to get there first, but a big hit thrown by the U.S. forward on the forecheck. U.S. picks it up behind the Canadian net, passes it out in front. Shot that just goes wide. U.S. tries to center it again. That's tipped up and finally comes back out. Canada caught on a line change as the U.S. carries it in, but thank goodness offside. Hey, Duke Mom, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great evening. Mad Hatter, what's going on, bud? Hope all is well. I tell you, this Canadian goaltender is sure getting his workout in the first period. 100%. Canada wins that draw. Gets it back, dumped in. That's tipped in, so there's no icing. Can they get there? Yes. The Canadian forecheck picks it up. Canada circling around, back to the point. Ooh, almost let it come out, but just keeps it in. They can't get a solid cycle going. The U.S. is really playing Canada in tight. The U.S. is going to come away with the puck now. Canada, after their hot start, seems to have lost a little bit of jump. U.S. tried to center it in the slot, but that just hopped over his stick. Now Canada's going to pick it up, and they're going to whack it around the boards. It does just come out. As again, Canada was caught in a line change. Now they're going to pick it up. Oh, they had a chance to break in, but the U.S. defender stole it. Here comes the U.S. 3-on-2. Drops it back to the point. Quick shot, and it scores. It's in. Rats. U.S. puts it in. They take the lead 2-1. Oh, that was such a crazy play. Such a crazy play. All right, Sad. Yeah, just watch for it. I'm not sure when Upper Deck's going to be sending it. I heard it was going to be kind of late February. I just heard now it's going to be early March. So I'll schedule it once I know when I'm actually getting it, and then we'll find a date. So yeah, just watch for that, and of course hit the notification bell. So when we do go live with it, if you haven't seen the scheduled stream, you'll at least get the notification. So here we go. U.S. now 2-1 lead. Just over a minute left in the first period. Can Canada put some pressure in? Stuck in the neutral zone, playing it back and forth. Pittsburgh fan is happy. He's celebrating the U.S. goal. U.S. dumping it around. Oh, tripped up. No call on the play. 2-on-2. The U.S. is coming in. Canada's going to break that up. They're going to turn and go. 40 seconds left. 2-on-2. Canada crisscrossing. Drops the pass. Quick wrist shot. Blocked by the U.S. defender. I thought you were going to yell like the other YouTubers do when there is a goal, but probably not, because you want to be a good by being quiet. That's right, Pittsburgh. Normally, when we do the regular kind of 7 p.m. games, yeah, I get a lot louder, but I'm trying really hard to keep my voice down. Trying to keep my voice down. As well, if you guys are kind of dozing off on the stream, I don't want to shock you and wake you up. Here we go. 3 seconds left. That's going to do it for the period. Oh, they're going to blow the whistle. Really? You're not going to let the 0.9 seconds run out? You're going to do one more face-off? All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So going back to your question earlier, Pittsburgh fan, a regular Sunday for us, as I mentioned earlier, we got two boys in the house, so they typically play hockey on Sundays. So Sunday afternoons are usually tied up in the rink, some way, shape, or form. And then usually here it's helping with homework, some video games, maybe a movie, depending on when we're back from hockey. And Sunday nights, this Sunday is going to be Super Bowl, but typically it's just a relaxing evening, watching some TV, watching some YouTube, just having a good time. No people at the Olympics. I know, right, Dallas? It's like they're playing in Canada or something. All right. There is the horn after the 0.9 seconds. So we are officially on intermission. So I'll switch the screen back. So since we have some new friends that are with us and hanging out, I do want to let you guys know, just by being here and hanging out and just being in the chat, there's some games you could play. And here, I'll actually pin this message up here. So because you've been here for a little bit, if you do ! points, it's going to tell you how many points you've earned just by being here and being in the chat. Then you can play with those points. So you can do ! gamble and key in a certain number of points, and you can gamble them. And it's all free. It's a simple dice roll. And you could win more points, you could lose points, and eventually climb up our leaderboard. If you do ! heist and a number of points, you'll start a heist, and everyone can join the heist. And they're just little mini games that we can play, or that you guys can play along in the chat as we go through. So I know tonight's really late and everyone's just having a low-key night, but when we do our regular Leaf game streams and our regular hockey streams, the chat is filled with playing along and the gambling and the points. It's a lot of fun. As well as you earn those points, you have the option. Yeah, Dallas, always pancakes. That's right. There's always pancakes. As you earn those points, you can have the option to just keep the points and climb atop the leaderboard, or you could redeem those points and make the host, aka me, do silly things. So we have like a freeze or a Macarena or the floss dance or a shimmy. So there's all kinds of different things you could redeem the points for. So just a fun little way to play some mini games along in the chat while we're doing our stream. So let's kick in and open some Tim Hortons packs. So we got 5 packs. Let's see. I'm going to put them up here. We got 5. put a number in the chat, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And let's vote on which pack we should open first. So we'll make this a little interactive. So just a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And you guys can help decide which one we should open first. 3, okay, so we got 1 vote for 3. 1 vote for 4. So we got 3 and 4. Who's my favorite Leaf player? Another for 4. Okay, so 4 is in the lead. Let's see, let's get one more vote. Who's my favorite Leaf player? Pittsburgh fan, favorite Leaf player of all time or favorite Leaf player right now? Because it's a tough question. All right, we're gonna go with number 4 first, and then we'll do number 3, and then we'll keep going. All right, let's see who we get. So I can't wait to crack these open. And thank you for watching along. I see TikTok. Thank you very much. I see all your 4s there. Thank you for putting them in and repeating them. I'm sorry, I should have looked down. So thank you for coming in on TikTok. And if you're on TikTok and you want to join us on YouTube, it's the same channel name, SamwellB12. Just come on over. I certainly, and the link is in my bio on TikTok as well. Just I want to make sure to include you if you want to join us there. But if you want to stay on TikTok, that's cool too. And if you wouldn't mind, maybe double tap the screen a little bit and help with the likes and sharing the TikTok out. All right, here we go. Our first pack of Tim Hortons hockey cards. So how these work, there's 3 cards per pack, 2 base, 1 insert. So our first base is Eric Lindros. Nice Eric Lindros. What a great player he was. Our first insert of the night is the championship medals. Patrice Bergeron. Man, Bergeron's such a good player. Such a good player, Bergeron. Put it over here. And our next base, Max Domi. Jury's still out on Max Domi. I'm actually going to just reach back and put them over here because I don't want to accidentally knock the computer. All right, that was pack number 4. Let's going to go pack number 3 now. Let's see what we get here. Hey, Brian K. Good evening, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, Brian K., you are the hardest working man. You work more than anybody I know, my friend. So I appreciate you coming in. All right, let's see what we get here. So our first base, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. They are very lovely cards. They did a really, really nice job. Here we go. Oh, this is a nice captains. Connor McDavid. I actually think I need him. Connor McDavid. Any Connor McDavid card is good. And base card, Anthony Mantha. So got my Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid surprisingly did not win the fastest skater this year. Jordan Kyrou from the St. Louis Blues took that honor. Man, if Jordan Kyrou could really fly. Although I'm pretty sure Connor McDavid is still the fastest skater with the puck. I kind of want to keep cheating and looking to see what the insert is. This one looks a little thicker. Here we go. First base, Matthew Barzal. Matt Barzal, such a good player. Here we go. Oh, it's just another captain's, Mario Lemieux. Normally I would be excited over Mario Lemieux, but I have a bone to pick with Mario Lemieux. I think I told the story on one of the last streams. And then our last base from the women's team, Jocelyn Larocque. And if you're from Montreal, I'm horrible at French accents and French names, so apologies if I completely butchered that. But that's one of the fun things here on our stream is Sam is horrible with names. So it's you guys can all laugh at me quietly when I mispronounce them. Here we go. Second to last. Give us something good. Here we go. Adam Henrique. Was never a big Adam Henrique fan. We go another medals card. Oh, I think I needed this one. Alex Lafreniere. Alex Lafreniere, the rookie from last season. And oh yeah, who remembers this guy? Grant Fuhr. Grant Fuhr was solid. So Alex Lafreniere, gold medal card. That's a good one. I only need like 2 or 3 more, so I'm pretty sure he was one of the guys I needed. Here we go, last pack. Last pack, and last pack of these I'll probably ever open. Wouldn't it be nice to finish on with a banger? Get one of the redemptions or the Crosby kind of autographs. Let's just do a little peek. Well, I'm pretty sure I already have this one. So we got Ryan O'Reilly as the first base, Alex Pietrangelo as the second base, and our insert for our friend CeeLo, who isn't here, Matt Duchene. Matt Duchene, canvas moments, which I'm pretty sure I already have. So I'm just going to wrap these up over here real quick. So not the best packs in the world, but certainly a lot of fun to crack them open. And I don't know about you guys, but I totally miss opening hockey cards. When I was younger, I was obsessed with hockey cards, courtesy of a very good family friend who got me addicted early on in the business of collecting cards. And of course, in the early 90s, when I really started collecting, the stuff was so mass produced, it's not really worth anything today. And then a couple of years ago, I think it was actually Connor McDavid's rookie year. I thought I would get my kids into collecting hockey cards. So I bought a box and I cracked them open. And I did not get the Connor McDavid rookie card, but I had a lot of fun. And of course, I got myself back into collecting and have been collecting ever since. What would an original Gretzky card be worth? Wow, good question. So, Dallas, there was actually one that was just sold at auction. It was a Gretzky. It was graded a 7. Was it a 7.0? No, maybe it was I forget what it was graded, but it was a really, really high grading. All right, let's check real quick. Gretzky auction. Oh, I should say rookie. Because I don't want to misspeak, because it was an absolutely insane amount. Here we go. So there was an article May 21st of, was this last year? May 27th, 2021. Wayne Gretzky rookie card. Are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? I hope you're sitting down. It sold for $3.75 million. Yep, you heard that correct. A 1979 O-Pee-Chee Gretzky rookie card sold in US dollars for $3.75 million. That's like 5 million Canadian. That's insane. The previous record card was set December 11th, 2020, when it sold a gem mint for $1.29 million. So that's pretty. It's pretty insane. So okay, so it was rated. Is this the one? The one that sold for $3.75 million. It was rated a gem mint perfect 10 by PSA graders. So there you go. If you happen to have, thank you, Pittsburgh fan. That is awesome. Much appreciated. So if you happen to have a 1979 O-Pee-Chee Gretzky card laying around, get it graded and sell it, because 3.75 million US is insane. It's insane. I have a Connor McDavid. What are the odds I have it real handy? Hang on. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I have this handy. My cord stretch. Let's see. No. I don't have it handy, but I have a Connor McDavid graded Young Guns card from his rookie year. It's graded a 9.5. And on the subgradings, because when they grade hockey cards, you get subgradings, and it tells you what the surface is like, what the edges are like, what the corners are like. And what's the last one? Oh, the cut, to make sure it was cut properly centered. So all the subgradings are 9.5, and one of the subgradings is a 10. And I think right now it's probably going for $2,200, $2,300, something like that. And that's just McDavid. Like, card values right now are through the roof. I have a couple other graded cards. I have Johnny Gaudreau. I have Johnny Gaudreau's Young Gun and Future Watch auto cards. Those ones I have right here. If you guys are interested in hockey cards, I can show you these ones. There might be some glare. I have them in little baggies, but here's the Johnny Gaudreau kind of Young Guns. You can see it has the 9.5, and there's kind of the subgradings. And then I have his Future Watch auto card. This one is rated a 9, but the autograph is a 10. So there's kind of the card with the auto, and you could see the gradings. So that's what when I talk about a graded card, that's what it means. So essentially, you send the card into one of these companies, because there's a few of them out there, and they'll, under a microscope, really analyze your card. They'll slab it and send it back. So for me, I just liked it in a nice hard slab. It's a really nice way to display the card. That's what I decided I wanted to send some of mine in for. I have a graded Matthews, which is a 9. I have a graded Marner, which I think is a 9.5. So yeah, I have a bunch. So as much as collecting is a hobby, it's also becoming largely a business in different ways. Did you know that hockey card collector book from Esso back in the day? I'm sure I did, Dallas. I have so much stuff from Esso that they've done over the years. Between, I think they did hockey pucks, they did cards, they did glasses, they did so much. And we got it all. Same with McDonald's. McDonald's hockey cards, when you had to go in and buy a drink, we would go in and we'd buy like a case of their apple juices just to get like a case of their hockey cards. It was insane. We were crazy back then. Well, we're still crazy, but just a different type of crazy. So it looks like the intermission is wrapped up and we are getting ready for the second period. Let's tune back in. We'll turn this volume back up. And again, thanks everyone for being here with us. Yeah, $3 million for that card. Can you imagine? Who's sitting there and says, you know what? I have money to burn. I feel like buying a Gretzky rookie. Here's $3 million. Hey, Tripilli, what's going on? Yeah, it is a good game so far. It is a very good game so far. And Tripilli, I haven't seen Josh for a while, and I meant to reach out. I know with YouTube, some of the notifications got messed up. So if you talk to Josh anytime soon, just let him know to check his notifications for his subscription for my channel. Just make sure he's still getting the notifications, because I haven't seen him for a while. Here you go. U.S. already to start the period. U.S. is putting the pressure on early for Canada. Here comes Canada now, 2-on-1 the other way. Looking, elects to take the shot, and that's tipped up in at a play. Should have made the pass. Could have made the pass. Let's switch back to our game screen. There we go. Quick shot. Oh, he hit the crossbar. My goodness. Mason McTavish, what a good young kid, a good young talent. Just needs to work on his shot, though, a little bit. Don't want to hit the crossbar. Just get it under. Sam, for the women, Switzerland and Russia are playing now. Japan play their final at 3:40 a.m. Wow. Well, I can tell you, I will not be awake at 3:40 a.m. But thank you for the update, Dallas. And again, we will be back tomorrow evening for the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Vancouver Canucks. behind the Canadian net. The U.S. controlling it, Canada all over them, trying to get it out. He took vacation to run a half marathon. Oh, good for him. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I was concerned because I know AAU had mentioned his notifications got messed up, and so did some other people. So I'm trying to spread the word to check the notifications. Pittsburgh fan, I will be streaming tomorrow night for the Leaf Vancouver game. So yeah, definitely pop back in and say hello. Josh Ho-Sang, prospect from the Toronto Marlies. I'm convinced we'll see him up with the Maple Leafs before the end of the year. Canada looking to move it. They have it deep in the U.S. zone. Stahl tried to put it in front. That is grabbed and held by the U.S. goaltender. So they're showing some minor clips of Dale McTavish with the Peterborough Petes. 246 points. Wow. So I tell you, it's really cool to see a lot of the kids of NHL players starting to, really blossom into their own young careers. That was Japan and Finland playing at 3:40 a.m. Okay, gotcha. Oh, no. Backhand, and Team USA puts it in. Pittsburgh fan is going to be dancing a jig pretty soon. The U.S. takes the lead 3-1. Oh, my goodness. Is that Brendan Brisson? Looks like he's the one who puts it in the net. See, the Canadian goalie was out to play it. Oh, so yeah, bad play. The Canadian goalie went to play it out behind the net. I believe it was Nathan Smith who steals the puck. Yeah, it was Smith who knocks it away. It comes right out in front. And Brisson has pretty much an open net to put it in. Ay. It's okay, Stan. We got a chance. Yeah, oh yeah, still a chance. There's always a chance. Still lots of hockey left to go, but you hate to see a goal like that. Oh, it's when you're a goalie and you want to come out and play the puck behind the net, you got to make sure that you have space to do it. I get it, right? The forechecker was there, probably came around his blind side. He probably didn't see it, but that could be a costly mistake. Listen, let's not forget several years ago in the World Juniors when a very young Marc-Andre Fleury came out to play the puck at the end of the game, and it cost Canada the gold or the championship in that game. So it happens. Canada has it back now, throwing it in the net. That's steered aside by the U.S. goaltender. Mad Hatter being polite. Yes, Canadians, we're really polite, eh? Canada has it back behind their net, starting to look up net. And again, I apologize for not being able to tell you who has the puck, but the way the numbers are on the back of these jerseys, it is so difficult to read from a distance because they kind of just blend in. Canada can't really do anything with it in the U.S. zone. The U.S. is going to pick it up. They're going to turn it around. And thank you for following along with us on TikTok. Appreciate it. Zenyea. I'm sorry I can't pronounce that. I'm sure I'm butchering the name. He saw it. He was just afraid. Yeah, that's for sure. This game seems very fast-paced compared to the NHL. Tripoli, it does. This second period, anyways. The first period was really slow. It was really slow. But they're picking up the pace here. All right, so I think I'm going to turn off TikTok. So if you're still watching on TikTok, oh, thank you, Sam. Okay, Sam, if that's you on TikTok, I won't I won't turn it off. The U.S. has it. They're looking. They do bring it out, so all the U.S. is going to have to come out and regroup. In the neutral zone, the U.S. is going to pick it up. They're going to turn and go 2-on-2. U.S. steps in over the blue line. We're getting a whistle. That was a late call.
It's not a smooth surface out there. And I wonder as the tournament goes on.
Interesting. I'm not sure exactly what that call was for. We are up way past our bedtime. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to shut down TikTok. Thanks, TikTok, for watching. We're going to close that. We gave everyone fair warning.
So that is something that would not be lost on both of these teams.
So, yeah, I was waiting for an explanation of what that whistle was, and I really didn't get what I was hoping to hear.
Canadians in a big ditch in the face-off circle so far. And win another draw here.
Canada has a big hit there.
Big hit along the boards as Nick Shore knocked down McBain.
The U.S. is just going to dump it in. Come on, Canada, pick up the pace. If you're here and you're hanging out, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, helping us grow as we are trying to get to 485 tonight. We are, I know it says 482 on the screen, but looking at studios, I know Pittsburgh fans subscribed, so we're 2 away. If we could find 2 more friends to subscribe and help us get to 485 tonight, that would be fantastic. Yes, we're hanging on until the battery goes red. Appreciate it. Oh, no penalties. Refs are just putting their whistle away, and thank you very much. I didn't catch the name. We have somebody, Michael, watching. Appreciate the subscription. So we're at 484. One more friend to get to our goal for tonight. So thank you very much. Here comes the U.S. Oh, what a hit. What a hit as he was taking the shot. That's turned aside. Canada just can't control it. What is going on? Come on, Canada. U.S. picking it up. Here they come.
Let's go.
They just are totally controlling the play. There it is. Michael Dam, thank you so much for the subscription. Much appreciated. U.S. just skating through Canada's zone like nobody's business. Oh, there was a cross-ice pass, and that just missed the open net. Or he would have had an open net if he would have received the pass. Just shoot the puck. Yeah. Fundamentals. Get the puck, shoot the puck. Get the puck, shoot the puck. Can't be that hard. I can unsubscribe and subscribe again. Oh, thanks, Hatter. I don't think that counts, but I appreciate it. Quick shot from Canada. That's wide and goes around the net. That just scared me. There you go, Pittsburgh fans. See, I don't have to yell. The sound effects will wake everybody up. Daniel Winnick. Daniel Winnick was so good when he played in the NHL. Really enjoyed playing with him. Here comes Canada trying to get through. Takes the shot. That is steered aside by the U.S. goaltender. Oh, I'm going to apologize. I am not exactly sure how to pronounce that name. Is it Hong Qiu Shen? I'll just call you Shen if that's okay. Who has the better coaching staff, do you think? Ooh, that's a toss-up. That is a toss-up. I would probably lean slightly towards Canadian team only because I think Claude Julien has a bit of a better record than the U.S. coach. But at this level, I mean, the coaching staff on both teams are excellent, absolutely excellent. And I think it'll be really good for a lot of these young players to work with these teams. A breakout pass for Canada, but that is missed, and that goes all the way down the ice. Do you watch the women's hockey? I do, and I quite enjoy it. They have been, the women's hockey has been absolutely incredible. So I joined another stream at the beginning of the week, Monday night, to do the U.S. Canada women's game. And while the Canadian women came out on top, that was an unbelievable game. They have so much skill, and I'll be really happy when the Canadian women's, or not Canadian, but the National Women's Hockey League really gets going. Chance in front, as you heard, for the U.S., but that is turned aside. Canada just not getting anything going. The U.S. really dominating the shots right now, 17-12. And I'm sure if I could find a stat that showed puck possession time, the U.S. would be leading that as well. So that's the one thing with the U.S. games, is it's very difficult to find detailed stats. Here's Eric Stahl breaking in, a shot and a nice quick glove from Straussman. The rink size is larger than NHL games. Yes, that is absolutely correct. The international ice rinks are a much wider and longer ice surface. So it's a very different style of play that you have to play, especially when you're used to playing in the NHL or the AHL. I guess kind of call it North American hockey. It's a smaller rink. So the way you design your plays and set it up is very different. You can also play a lot more physical in those NHL style games. On the international ice, because you have the bigger ice, speed and agility is a lot more advantageous than the physical play. Because if you're going to hit somebody, and if you miss that hit, you put yourself way out of play, and it's tough to recover. So it's definitely a very different game on international ice. But it's a lot of fun, right? It makes for a much more interesting dynamic. Great opportunity from Eric Stahl as he burst in and had a great shot there. The one other thing with international hockey, or at least Olympic hockey, is there's a lot less commercial breaks. And because it's a larger surface, there's a lot more stoppages in play. So the games go a lot quicker. And you're very welcome for the info. If you have any other questions, or if anybody has any questions about hockey, about the Olympics, anything in general about our channel, please feel free to just call them out. Happy to chat about them. And as well, just a regular public service notice, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, and of course, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Here's Canada looking to make a move and start getting up. Here's a long stretch pass. Canada comes in, tried to feed it to the slot, but the U.S. is just getting their sticks in the passing lane. Wow. Is there a way you can make the shot number bigger? It's a good question. I could probably, I don't know if, is that a little bit better? Maybe if I move this over. I'm trying to drag the window to make it a bit bigger. Does that help? Next retro show. Oh, Hatter, I'm not sure. I have to figure that out. I have so many hockey streams planned, and I'm going to start doing some kind of one-on-one an evening with show where we're going to kind of talk to some of our friends. So I have to figure out when we're going to have our next retro show, but definitely there's so many topics we want to cover and turn back the time and do. So we will definitely have more retro shows coming up. Hatter for sure. All right. Awesome, Pittsburgh fan. We are back to commercial. Yeah, so that's one of the things we've done in some of the other videos we have on our channel right now. We like to turn back the clock and talk about the way things used to be. So we've done some retro streams on video games where we talked about kind of old Nintendo or Sega, or even before that, Atari and ColecoVision. We've talked about kind of comedies or horror movies, and we looked at, back in the 80s, what those were like. We've talked about sitcoms. We talked about music. So if you're into a lot of, 70s, 80s, and even into the 90s, a lot of different topics, you'll definitely want to check out our Let's Go Retro playlist. and see some of those past streams because those were a ton of fun. So more of those to do for sure. After the season is cool was good. Yeah, I definitely want to go back. Those were some of my most enjoyable retro shows because I love talking about a lot of that stuff. So we're just getting back from that last commercial break. They're talking about the gap in international experience. And Canada definitely has the advantage with the combined international games played. But it's not really showing in this game so far. U.S. has definitely had the better team tonight. But we're only halfway through the game. We got 9.5 minutes left to go in the second period. U.S. is up by 2, 3-1. They still have the advantage in shots, 18-14. Canada now working it in the neutral zone. They get into the U.S. territory, leaves it off. Top of the circle, nice deke. Oh, just couldn't reach the puck as it rolled off his stick. Canada has it behind the U.S. net. U.S. is holding them up. They're going to look to clear it out. Good forechecking by Canada. Comes out in front. Canada can't control that. The U.S. is going to pick it up, and they're going to dump it out. And here they come flying in across the front as they bash into the goaltender. They run him in. The goaltender's helmet comes flying off. That's cool. The Canadian goaltender's helmet is painted like a toque, a wool knit toque. Pasquale looks okay. Brian O'Neill came in, cut right towards the net, but the Canadian defender laid him out, and unfortunately, it was the Canadian that actually ran into the goaltender. Steven Kempfer made the hit, but unfortunately took out the Canadian goaltender. What a collision. Sam, when in May is your birthday? So my birthday is actually in September. So I still got some time. For my birthday. But I'll gladly have another birthday in May if it means I get to party and celebrate. Because, May would almost be my... Well, no, that's not true. I was gonna make a very bad comment. That was very not factual. Anyways, part of the game. That's right, Pittsburgh fan. Absolutely, it's part of a game. Part of the game. Joshua saying behind the net. Nice puck control. Nice stick handling. Let's see if he can pass it across and do something. Gets it back to the point. Canada's going to throw it in just wide of the net. Chipped out in front. Nobody there to pick it up. U.S. is going to get that up and out. Oh, I thought you were May. I'm 4 months older than you then. Yeah. Nice. Canada making the move again. Do you do game besides Leaf games? So, Pittsburgh fan, we haven't as of yet. 1977. Gotcha. Yeah, I am a 77. We haven't yet, but I've had a ton of requests to do some other games. So I have to sit down and look at the schedule. But Pittsburgh is one of those teams that we've had the request to do. So, and there's a whistle on the sideboards. We've had the request to do more Vancouver games, Pittsburgh games, Nashville Predator games, Tampa Bay Lightning, and New York Rangers. So there's a lot of requests for a lot of games. So we're going to look to mix it up and get some in. So if there are some teams that you guys would like to see called, absolutely let me know and we'll make sure we get it done. So it looks like Eric Stahl is getting a very unnecessary penalty for interference. Yikes. Of all the calls, the way this play has been going, that's what they're going to call. Essentially, the U.S. player was skating by Stahl, and Stahl kind of gave him a little bit of the shoulder. So he's called with interference. It's going to send the U.S. to the power play. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but nonetheless, Canada gets it all the way down the ice. Here we go. I don't know if you heard that. They just said the U.S. was 2 for 4 against China. Let's see what they can do here against Canada. Quick shot. That's deflected off the blocker to the corner. U.S. gets it in front. Big shot. Canada is able to clear that. Yeah, such a random call. The way this game's been going, you call that little chintzy little play.
There has not been a short-handed goal yet in the tournament. Although we noted Denmark.
Brian, how's it going? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Here's Canada coming in short-handed. Oh, nice play as he jumped over the U.S. player. Here's the U.S. looking to bring it in and setting it up. They drop it back. Deep behind the net. Circling around. Side of the circle. Back to the point. Top of the circle for U.S. They try to feed it through, but that's deflected. Canada knocked it down. And here comes Canada, 2-on-1 shorthanded. Oh, can take the shot. Scores! Yeah. That's what the doctor ordered. That's exactly what Canada needed. A shorthanded goal to bring it within one. 3-2 the U.S. Nice play. It made me a little nervous on that passing back and forth because the passing was not crisp. But they did what they needed to do, and they put one in. The good thing about hockey is it's never over until it's over. And I know there's tons of time left, so. What a fantastic play. And just like that, not only did Canada score, but I see checking my studios, we got one more subscriber, so we hit our 485. So we hit our goal for tonight, and we still got time left. So let's see if we can keep it going. If you happen to be in here, please do consider hitting that subscription button and help us climb ever so close to the 500 number. Vegas paid someone off. Hatter. That's awesome. That's right. It's all about the spread, right? Oh, U.S. opportunity in front, but they couldn't capitalize. Canada's going to get that out. Vegas paying the odd makers are paying off the teams. They definitely took the crowd out of it. Yeah, it was a crowd in it to begin with. Excuse me. So shot steered aside, and Canada had a rebound for an open net, but they couldn't make it in. That's the one thing I love when the games were played, in Canada, like when the Olympics were in Vancouver. Oh, here's the U.S. 2-on-1. They couldn't complete the pass. Canada broke it up. When the game, Olympics were in Vancouver, or even when they were in the U.S., the hockey games were absolutely rammed, and the crowds were insane. And it really adds when the crowd is just jumping. Here comes Team USA. 4:10 left to go in the second. Canada's going to pick it up. They're going to get it out. I didn't mention the penalty did expire, and they are at even strength. Although maybe Canada should continue to play shorthanded if they're going to continue to play that well. You couldn't get a ticket to those games to save your life. That's right, Dallas. They were sold to the rafters. Sam, I'm Irish, American, and French Canadian. Oh, awesome, Brian. So you're going to win either way then with this game. Whether Canada wins or the U.S. wins, you got it covered. So then, Brian, I should apologize to you in advance because my French pronunciations of a lot of the players' names are absolutely terrible. So whether in this game or you join us for some of our future games, I pride myself on bad pronunciation of player names. Canada passes back to the point, starting to walk in. takes a shot over a sprawling U.S. defender, but it doesn't get all the way through. U.S. is going to pick it up and dump it out. They play better shorthanded. Absolutely. Isn't it funny how that happens sometimes? Now it's going to come out again all the way down the ice. Not enough for icing. Canada taking a look. Number 23. I kind of like these jerseys. So the Canada is a red jersey with black lettering and the black maple leaf. They're kind of nice, but really hard to actually see. Canada keeps it in. The U.S. jerseys are nice too. The white jersey with the blue stripe, kind of chest high. Canada brings it out in front. Quick shot. Just wide. Canada putting on the pressure. They've finally woken up a little bit. Canada's going to keep it in. Comes across to the point. Quick shot. That goes wide. Tipped up and over the net. We're going to get a stoppage. Wow. Wow. What a fantastic continuation of this second period. The second period started off unbelievably well. The hockey in general was great. And seeing how it's continued through this period with 1:55 left to go, it has been awesome. And thank you all for sticking with us as we're just approaching the 12:30 a.m. marker Eastern time. I appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's make sure if you haven't hit that like button, we are 1 like away from 20 likes. So I would appreciate that. And of course, if you're here and you're chit-chatting with us and hanging out, you're gaining points. So if you want to play some of our mini games, you can do ! points, and it'll tell you how many points you have. And if you do, when you see points, you can do ! gamble and put in the number of points you want to gamble, and it will tell you if you win or lose. And it's just a dice roll. And if you win, you can earn more points and move up our channel leaderboard, and you could lose points. So it's just a fun game we play here in the chat during our streams. Who do you like for the Super Bowl? You know what? I'll be honest. I'm not a huge football fan. So as long as it's a fun game and an enjoyable game, then I'm all for it. I like to see the Rams win, I guess. I don't know. I guess if I don't know if they're considered the underdog or not, but I'll go with the Rams. I have my very own YouTube live stream. Nice, Brian. Starting a channel is hard work. It's a lot of work to build it up and continue to have fun with it. What is the blue thing behind you? Oh, it's actually a maple leaf chair. So it's a high back, and it's got the Leaf logo on it. So I can lean back a little bit. It's got a lumbar cushion for my back. And if I really wanted to put my head back, I could. So when the Leaf games get really bad, I can relax a little bit. Oh, good opportunity for Canada, but they just couldn't get that shot through. The nosebleed tickets to the Vancouver gold medal game was $750, and that was before we knew who was playing. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, come on. Replay. Canada took the shot. The ref waved it off saying no goal, but I need to see that again. Another shot, and that's turned aside. We go last minute of play in this period. Puts it across. Oh, Canada couldn't control that pass. It comes all the way out. That was so quick. I don't know if that went in and out of the net or if it actually hit the crossbar. Here comes Canada. Time for another opportunity. Puts it across to the point. 30 seconds to go. Quick shot from the point. That's turned aside. Canada putting all the pressure to end this period. The puck is going to come out, and they're going to have to reset. They'll have an opportunity for one more rush if they can get it in and set it up. Josh Ho-Sang. to the point, go across the middle, quick shot, rebound. Oh my God. He had an open net. He missed an open net. Oh my gosh. We'll get you a better chair. Thanks, Matt Hatter. Thanks. Get you a better. It's actually a pretty good chair. But as a Leaf fan, I was very excited to pick up an NHL chair. Let's see. I need to see this replay. It was tipped up. Oh, okay. It legit hit the crossbar. And McTavish had a wide open net. And oh, no, sorry. It was Ho-Sang. Ho-Sang had the wide open net. And I don't know what happened. But instead of putting it in the net, he went past the net. Oh, Josh Ho-Sang. The Leafs aren't going to give you a crack at the big squad if you keep missing like that. They throw it towards the net, and that is going to end the second period. Oh, man, what a finish. What an opportunity Canada had to tie it up there. But that's okay. That's okay. Go to the second intermission. 3 goals for the U.S., 2 goals for Canada. Shots are much closer now, 21-18. If we scroll down and look at the goal scorers so far, in the first period, we had Matt Robinson from Josh Ho-Sang and Eric Stahl, Andy Mealy from Brian O'Neill and Stephen Kempfer, Ben Myers from Sean Farrell and Jake Sanderson, and then in the second period, we had Brendan Bison from Nick Shore, and shorthanded Canada, Corbin Knight from Daniel Winnick. And that is your goal scorers for tonight's game. Now, I will say, when we typically do an NHL game, some of our resources have quite detailed stats, so we can actually go in and look at, what the face-off percentages are, what the, who's had more hits, who's had more takeaways, giveaways, and we really go in to do all those analytics. And thank you for the additional likes. I see we've cracked the 20 likes, so thank you. Appreciate it. With the Olympic hockey, I find on a lot of the different sites, it is very difficult to keep the detailed statistics or find the detailed statistics. So that's just the way it is. We can see when we look at the goaltenders for tonight's game, Strauss Mann, the U.S. goaltender, he's made 7 saves. He has a goals against of 2. He's made 16 saves, which gets to a save percentage of .889. For Eddie Pasquale, again, 21 saves, 3 goals he's given up, which means he's made 18 saves for a save percentage of an .857%. So all in all, when I look at this game, it's been a pretty good game. It's been very fast-paced, some good hard hits. It's been quite an entertaining, enjoyable game. Yeah, Brian, I do remember the Miracle on Ice. I don't remember it, firsthand live because I was very young back then. But I absolutely remember it. And of course, the movie reenactment was a job well done. There's been some pretty spectacular moments. I mean, yes, there was the U.S., the Miracle on Ice. I'm going to take my headsets off for a little bit. So hopefully I'll try and watch my volume. There was a Miracle on Ice, which was pretty cool. There was in 1970, I think it was 72, the Canada-Russia series. That was a pretty significant series in Canadian hockey. So that was pretty cool. I remember those moments. I remember growing up watching back then because, NHL players didn't go to the Olympics, watching the Canada Cup series. Do we hit 486? Oh, that's awesome. 486. That's wicked. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody who's joined us and who's subscribed. That is really, really awesome. We are so close. We are getting so close, 14 away from getting to that 500 marker. So thank you for everybody who's joined us and hit the like and subscribe this evening. The Canada Cup series was amazing. I remember as a kid, Saturday mornings we'd be at the hockey rink, and of course the Canada Cup would be on, and we would crawl in. There was like a little office, the arena office. It literally had like one desk with a TV kind of in the top corner. And of course, back then they were like the big box, like the thick TVs. And there were there were no real computers or anything that they had in the rink. Everything was done by hand. So it was literally just a desk with this TV, and everybody would cram in the office to watch some of the Canada Cup hockey games. So it was pretty cool. Zippy Mike, what's going on? Hope you had a ton of fun over in the land of Disney this evening. And that's the other thing. I know we talked a lot today about a lot of the different types of videos and streams we do here. And of course, the one topic I've completely left out is Disney. We do talk often about Disney, and we have a lot of Disney videos up on our channel. So if you are one of those new subscribers, definitely check out some of the Disney videos we have posted up. There's some ride videos. Our latest one is when we visited Rise of the Resistance in Hollywood Studios. So super cool. Yeah, Zippy, that Spider-Man web slingers looked awesome. Looked so much fun. I'll have to get there one day for sure. Hey, Sam, what's going on? Good evening. Oh, what a game this has been so far. So when we talked earlier, we talked about, Canada and how they played against Germany. And obviously they really beat up on Germany pretty bad. In the U.S. as well, in their first game, I think it was against China, they dominated that game. So it's nice to see both these teams kind of meeting early and mixing it up to challenge each other. The last thing you want to see, is very similar fashion to on the women's side. Both Canadian and U.S. teams dominated all the round robin play until they got to the final game of the round robin. They finally got to play each other and challenged each other. But if you have an easy path through these tournaments and all of a sudden you get into the elimination games and you face a tough opponent, you don't want to get knocked out because you didn't really have a challenge up to that point. Just got home from MK Springs. Awesome. That's so cool. Sam, what did you think? And I guess everybody who's here, if you had a chance to see the new cavalcade today at Magic Kingdom, what are your thoughts? I'm curious, if you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'll let you know my thoughts shortly. So we will be back tomorrow evening for the Leafs versus the Vancouver Canucks game. So it'll be have a little bit of a sleep in and get refreshed and get the voice ready for tomorrow night. And that one, we can definitely be a little bit louder. Not too much, but a little bit louder for sure. Web slinger retraining. I'm surprised they haven't come up with some kind of a home version of that web slingers game. Because I know there is a Toy Story Mania video game. I forget what it's on, but there is. You loved it. Got amazing Pixapatty. That's awesome. That's almost better than the the cavalcade itself. What are you drinking? So I just do the Perrier bubbly water, natural spring water. It's kind of my drink of choice. I'm trying to stay more with the water, and I like the carbonation, so it gives me the best of both worlds. So I enjoyed the new cavalcade. I liked seeing the variety of characters. The music, that song, I forget what it was called. It's gonna take time to grow on me. Toy Story Mary, yeah, I think that's right. I think it's on the Wii. Zippy, I think that's right. It is on the Wii. Recycled floats. Why was Clarabelle on top of this? Yeah, there were some things that didn't make a whole lot of sense, but it was fun. It was fun. Oh, like seltzer? Yeah, kind of. Not as carbonated or fizzy as seltzer, but it's pretty much like that. but it's decent. It's 0 calories, 0 everything, and it has 6% of your daily calcium. So it's good stuff. I quite enjoy the Perrier. I was happy to see Baloo the bear in the cavalcade. I was a big, not that I was a huge Jungle Book fan, but I was more Tailspin. Remember the show Tailspin? So I was very happy to see Baloo in there. It's such an honor to meet you. It's an honor to meet you virtually live on you. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate the kind words. And yeah, we just like to have fun here. We do things a little differently. We play our games, and you'll see if you come in during one of the Leaf games when we do all the redemptions and stuff, and we have all the little dancing going on throughout the games and stuff. It's a whole lot of fun. It's a workout. Streaming for me for these live streams ends up being a workout. Yeah, Trip Billy Baloo was awesome, and even Coco. Seeing that Coco in there was kind of cool as well. And yeah, the Zootopia characters, that was nice. I remember, gosh, when we were there, when was I there? 2019. When we were walking in, they had the Zootopia characters doing a little meet and greet right by the flag at the front entrance. And we kind of thought, oh, that was random. Such a strange spot for the meet and greet. But I didn't realize they weren't like always out there. I didn't realize they were characters that were kind of here and there. So it was nice to see them back. And besides, I really liked Zootopia. That was a very cool movie. I'm uploading the vlog. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to rewatch that. I know it went by real quick. I saw the morning one, and then I forget I saw one later in the afternoon. Sam, we got Soda Machine. Yeah, so I'll tell you, when I was first trying to get off Coke, but Coca-Cola. I used to drink a lot of pop, so we bought a Soda Stream as well, and that was nice. But I want to try and get away from the syrups now. Is my big thing, and I know I could make the bubbly water through the Soda Stream, but I don't know. It's just that little flavor the Perrier has. And actually, these ones aren't bad. These are just plastic, but Perrier has bigger bottles and they're glass. I only have one of them left. I'm saving it for tomorrow's Leaf game, but the glass bottles, for whatever reason, the water tastes so much better in the glass bottles. I do Special Olympics, Sam. I do flag football, basketball, softball. Oh, very cool, Brian. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm a big supporter and believer in the Special Olympics. I know up here, so there's the Sports Network, TSN. They used to host, I'm sure they still do, but obviously with COVID and stuff lately, things have been kind of postponed. But they used to do a big event, a big gala for the Special Olympics. And so I've been to their breakfast several times, and I've been to their dinner and auction several times. And it's quite an event they put on. And it was actually at that Special Olympics evening gala that I went to when I had one of the best nights of my life, sitting at our table 2 seats over from me. So I guess technically I had dinner with him, was Bret the Hitman Hart, who, of course, being a Canadian, he was like one of my wrestling icons. So getting to sit with him for an evening was absolutely stellar. Just made for a great night. And of course, if you've followed wrestling and you're familiar with the Bret Hart story and everything that happened when he left the World Wrestling Federation, now WWE, this event I was at took place right after that incident in Montreal and between Bret and Vince McMahon. So it was quite an interesting time to meet the fellow. But that's very cool. Do you have, Brian, of the sports that you participate in, do you have one that you like above all of them? Yeah, that's right, Matt Hatter. Bubbly water is where it's at. But you know what's bad is now I've been drinking the bubbly water for so long. It's so hard to go and just get a regular glass of water because the carbonation is addictive. Oh God! So have you tried that Buble water or that bubbly, the brand bubbly? It is. I've tried it once. No, twice. Twice I've tried it. 2 different flavors. And I was not a big fan either or. Of course, if anyone from the bubbly organization is watching and they want to sponsor me, yeah, I'll love your water. But other than that, no, I was not a fan of the bubbly brand water. I love Bret Hart, cancer survivor, former WWF Intercontinental Tag Team Champion, King of the Ring. That's right, Brian. He has done it all, and he likes the bubbly water. Dallas, what flavor does she enjoy? I just found the taste was very, very. Is tart the right word? I don't know. That water just had an odd taste to it. The commercials are funny. I will give them credit for that. The water might not be good, but their creative department definitely has it kicked up. Yeah, it's weak. I'd rather take. So I used to love Coke products, but I can't stand Dasani. I think Dasani is like the worst water of all the carbonated waters, and I'd take Dasani over a bubbly any day. Orange and black cherry. Oh, that's good. I haven't tried black cherry. I love black cherry flavor in beverages. So maybe I'll have to give that a go. All right, I'm going to put the headset back on so I can actually hear myself talk. We are getting ready to drop the puck for the 3rd period. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Come on, Canada. Of course, 7 seconds in, we get a whistle right away, and there's a hurt U.S. player who's going to the bench. He's holding his elbow. Aaron Ness. So there's a slashing penalty. 2 minutes. Eric Stahl again. So Stahl comes out of the box. Stahl goes back in the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Let's see. Oh, come on. Again, that's an everyday slash. I mean, a slash is a slash, but yikes. Eric Stahl, that's not very captainly of you.
Great side, Agostino, just pointing down, like every offensive player, Chris. You get in the box, 4-on-4, you look at the bench, you start pointing the offensive zone. You want me straight in there, right to the offense?
Oh, so he's really hurt. He's working that elbow, that forearm. So he must have got hit on the inside. Voss, there, Hatter, that's the stuff. Yes, I forgot about Voss water. Anytime if I have to go to our drugstore here, Shoppers Drug Mart, they usually always have the big glass bottles of sparkling Voss water, and usually they have it on sale. So I'll grab 1 or 2, and those are fantastic. I'm all about the Voss water when it's at a reasonable price. Suck it up, princess. That's right. And we're going to get an ice and call. It's going to come all the way back to the U.S. territory. So it's going to be an interesting 3rd period for Team Canada. There, especially now that they have to kill another minute 34 of this power play. Who knows? Maybe they'll get another shorthanded goal. But U.S. has the lead at 3-2, 9:25. And Canada is going to win it, and they are going to chip it all the way back. Oh, Canada can't clear. U.S. keeps it in. They're going to set it up. Trying to get an idea of the formation that U.S. is going with. U.S. quick shot high over the net. Interesting power play formation by the U.S. They're not really staying in specific spots. They're really kind of hovering around specific zones. So the Canada is being forced to play a zone defense on the penalty kill. Try the SodaStream water with lemon and lime juice. Don't need the syrup. Interesting. I never even thought about doing that. Here's the U.S. coming right in, shot tipped in front, and that is steered aside by the Canadian goaltender, and Canada dumps it all the way down. I'll try that, Dallas. Just a little lemon and a little lime. 10%. Have a good night, morning. Now, thank you, Hatter. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your 10 minutes of your evening and enjoy the rest of your morning. Canada trying to clear it out, and they do. 16 seconds left in the penalty to Eric Stahl. Here comes the USA. Stepping in, that's broken up by Canada. Penalty has expired. Eric Stahl is back on the ice. We are at full strength. Let's see what they can do. Oh, two U.S. players collided as the Canadian player just kind of squeezed through. Here they come again. Canada's a lot of passing. They finally drop it in. The dump and chase play. They get there. Comes back to the point. Kept in. Quick shot doesn't get through. U.S. knocks it down in the slot. But Canada picks it up just outside of the blue line, and they're going to turn it back around. Here comes Canada moving in. Looking, tries to feed it back. Top of the circle, drags it into the slot. Quick shot, and that's tipped up into the corner. Canada keeps it in at the point. Again, top of the circle, drags it. Quick shot, and that is just wide again. I think Canada needs to work on their aim just a little bit. Is it too early to order breakfast? Absolutely not. I'll have 2 eggs scrambled with bacon and toast. A little light butter on the toast. Or I'll just, maybe I'll Uber Eats some Tim Hortons breakfast sandwiches and hash browns over. Make it real simple. Oh, what a great opportunity for Agostino on the U.S. to tip that last play in. But Canada just got their stick down to break up that play. Canada gets back to the point off the draw. Quick shot, and that is bouncing around. Here comes the U.S. again, 3-on-2. They can't control that pass. The way the puck is bouncing is it really seems hard to control, which tells me the ice conditions are probably not great. Hey, John, what's going on? Stand up. Let's see that uniform. Love seeing the Maple Leafs. This is the old school Team Canada. This was from the World Juniors. It's got the, there we go, the international tag on it. This is from a few years ago, John. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. And John, if you're a Canadian guy and a Maple Leafs fan, we're going to be right back here tomorrow night doing the Leafs versus the Vancouver Canucks game. So consider hitting that subscription button and the notification bell so you know when we go live tomorrow. And come hang out for that game as well. Or at least stop in and say hi. We do lots of hockey here. And that goes the length of the ice for icing. They're going to pick it up and bring it all the way back. 15:32 in the third. Man, it's so amazing how quick the international hockey goes compared to the NHL. It's a totally different pace of game. Here we go. Draw to the right of the Canadian goalie. Canada's going to come away with it, and they're going to chip it out, but the U.S. picks it up in the neutral zone. Calgary Flames fan, but the Maple Leaf is international. And absolutely agree. And John, your Calgary Flames wiped the floor with my Maple Leafs last night for sure. Mean Girl Hockey, welcome in. We're very happy to have you here. Mean Girl Hockey, do you have a particular team that you like to follow, whether it's international or NHL? Here's Canada. They're picking it up. We aren't talking about that Calgary game, that's for sure. But Calgary, what a team they have. They could be a real contender this year. Goudreau on fire. Mangiapane is on fire. So many good guys. That's going to be held in front. There's a couple players down in front of the Canadian goalie, and the whistle is blown. Mean Girl, you're Canada. All right. Very cool. Well, Mean Girl hockey, we do lots of hockey here. So we're going to do the Maple Leaf game tomorrow. We have the against Vancouver. We have the game against Pittsburgh coming up. We have lots of hockey coming. So appreciate you being here. And again, if hit that subscribe button if you wouldn't mind, and definitely come check us out for more hockey as we go. We really appreciate it. We are on our way to 500 subscribers. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in, hanging out, and hitting that subscription button. You are helping us get closer and closer to that goal of 500. 3 points behind Vegas with 4 games in hand. Yeah, it's a good place to be. Sam, are we making a McDonald's run? What do you want? Oh, I haven't had McDonald's breakfast in so long. It's bacon and egg McMuffin. Delicious. I'm going to go to bed tonight, Dallas, just thinking about all these breakfast foods we're talking about. All right. 14-10 left in the third. Canada's dominating the faceoff circle with 78%. Canada has it in the neutral zone, looking to move it up. Oh, good opportunity by McTavish, and that's turned away. John, I'm following a little bit. I'm not a huge soccer fan. Oh, no, big shot by the U.S., and that just trickles in through Pasquale. He had a hole in the wall, and that went in. Oh, no. Agostino puts it in, squeezes it through. U.S. goes up 4-2. 13:40 seconds left to go. Yikes. That was a big shot. It looks like it just went under the Canadian goalie's arm. He had it. He squeezed it, but the puck just happened to pop through. There's Pittsburgh fan back out there doing a little fist pumping, cheering it up. Oh, boo. Anyways, John, yeah, I have been following the soccer a little bit. So I was saying I'm not a huge soccer fan, but, Canada having that chance to qualify and get into the World Cup is something pretty spectacular. So absolutely, it'll be nice to see. And at some special events, I've been lucky enough to have the opportunity to meet a couple of the TFC players. They're super nice, and had my picture with I forget what their trophy's called, but when Toronto FC won the championship, had my picture taken with the trophy. It was a very cool trophy. So not a huge soccer fan, but definitely cheering on our teams. And our Canadians women team they are amazing as well. So not just the men. Oh, Canada brings it out and back in offside. So we are going to get a face-off. Yikes. Oh, boy. Good time to take a commercial. Let some of us catch our breath and figure out what on earth just happened there. So as this game is starting to wind down, again, I'll say thank you so much for all the likes. Just a reminder of our upcoming streaming schedule. We have Vancouver tomorrow night, February 12th, February 17th, Toronto and Pittsburgh, the 21st, Toronto and Montreal. I forgot February 19th versus St. Louis Blues, February 26th against Detroit, and that one is a 7:30 start. Then as we get into the month of March, we will have kind of back-to-back games. There we go. Hopefully we should be back. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll be back. There we go. We should be back now. So we have the game March 8th against the Seattle Kraken. And then, of course, the Florida Panthers will be doing. So lots of hockey coming up over the next month and a bit. So if you're a hockey fan, definitely you'll want to make sure to hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. I do try to schedule all of our live streams about a week in advance, but depending on timing or if we pick up some odd games, we might not schedule them too far out. Canada taking a quick shot. That is gloved and held by the U.S. goaltender, who actually, outside of that first goal, has been real sharp. Strauss-Mann playing a great game. In March for the men's soccer team, 1 win. They qualify 2 wins. They top the group. 3 wins. They might end up POT 3 instead of POT 4. Wow. So that's pretty amazing, eh? That team, that Canadian soccer team has been pretty awesome, and they've put themselves in a fantastic position with some big wins. So it'll be nice to see them go on and be successful, because they have such a great team, and they've been doing it with their star player kind of on the sidelines the last couple games. So Canada handling it in the sideboards, trying to put it around behind the net. Time is not on their side right now. Back to the point. Quick shot and a deflection. It's sitting out in front, but U.S. cannot grab it. Here's back to the point. Quick shot again. Doesn't get through. The U.S. is just blocking everything right now. Back to the point. Quick shot. That is turned aside. Canada definitely getting some opportunities. They keep it in again. They need something real quick here. Canada behind the net. Now it comes out and Canada has to regroup. Dallas, it feels that way sometimes. The good news is it's only a round robin. It's only a round robin game. Quick shot, and that is blocked, doesn't get through. Yep, and it can only get better. North America is hosting the 2026 World Cup, and they can qualify for 2030. Wow. They're so good, I think he's a suitor. How many suitors were there? There was a whole whack of them. I remember on Hockey Night in Canada one night, they showed a picture of all the suitors, and there's a whole population of suitors. We are back in Canada's zone.
He was being chased. Now after Zizi had it, lost it there.
I have ice outside. I'm going to play hockey in 5-degree Fahrenheit. It's going to be great. Mean Girl Hockey, that sounds amazing. Nothing at all beats playing hockey outdoors. 6 suitors. Sutter. Sorry, that's right. Sutters. My mistake. It's my late night or early morning brain kicking in. Yep, there's a little pond. Well, it's not so little, but there's a little pond up here that when it freezes, the city puts up some bleachers so you can go and change into your skates and go for skating. We haven't had a chance to do it yet this year. But nothing beats skating outdoors on the pond.
Agostino's goal giving Team USA the 2-goal advantage.
Shots are pretty much equal now.
There's power. Lost it. A centering play here.
Here comes Canada turning and going. Let's go. They're putting it down deep.
Jumping up. Around the puck, and he has been knocked down behind the net. There's a turnover. They got to wait till they get on side.
Here they go. Canada bursting in. Quick backhand. Can't squeeze it through. The U.S. goalie shuts them down.
Boy, the green light has been given for the Canadian Blue
Yeah,
Jackets.
Trip Billy, pond hockey is where it's at. Many, many moons ago when I was way up north, skating up in cottage country on one of those ponds or one of those lakes. And that was amazing because you could just skate and skate and skate, and it just kept on going. But I haven't done that in years.
That's a delayed offside, I believe, yes. Orsovsky up.
U.S. dumping it back down into Canada zone. Let's just hope the U.S. starts to just play that dump and chase game, because then it'll give Canada a good chance to come back. 8 minutes left. Time is definitely not in favor of our Canadian team right now. I've been able to practice skills and skating about 3 hours a day until, mean girl hockey. That sounds dreamy. I'm super jealous. I would love nothing more than to go and spend time like that out on the ice. No icing. Here comes Canada as they are regrouping. Oh, and a bad pass. They turn it over. Another bad pass, and they turn it over. Here comes the U.S. Quick shot, and that is grabbed and held. So very interesting. Pasquale, not that he's played a bad game, but I'd be very curious to see if the next time they play or as Canada moves on, if he still remains their guy.
Play of the games is presented by Canadian Tire and the Puck Pass Challenge.
Yeah, being alone out on the ice right now, it's take all the politics, take everything away. Don't have to worry about. Oh, it would be so nice, so nice. I put on so many layers of clothing. It's about 15 layers. That's awesome. That's awesome, Mean Girl Hockey.
Canadian Tire will be donating $1 to help grow sport in Canada. Are you in? Share it on social media.
There you go, John. So it shows you have 90 points. So you can do like the gamble if you wanted to now. If you do ! gamble and put in the number of points you want to gamble, it's like a dice roll. And you win more points, or depending on the dice roll, you could lose. The bridge is still blocked. I heard. And I know Ontario's been, passing a bunch of emergency orders and, laws to try and, move a lot of that blockade. But I think it's going to be some time before we see it cleared. When on the ice, it's my prayer time. Amen, girl. I agree with that 100%. Kingston, Coates, Alberta, and Winnipeg all blocked. Yep. It's absolutely crazy what's going on. Here comes Canada starting to move up. And I heard on the US side as well that they're starting to see backups on the US side of the borders as well now, not just the Canadian side. So it's going to get ugly before it gets better. Canada, the quick shot, he misses the net. Yeah, I think Trip Billy, it kind of started with the truckers and for truckers' rights, and it's kind of grown and changed into a whole other thing. Way too much for us to dive into, that's for sure. We are famous. Canada made CNN. If we make CNN for all the wrong reasons. Come on, 6:45 left to go. 4-2. U.S. ahead by 2. Canada needs to start putting some pressure. Quick shot, and that's steered aside. Rebound. Canada picks it up behind the net. Dishes it in front. Oh, he had the opportunity in the slot, and he missed it, and it rolls all the way to the end in Canada's zone. Canada's going to pick it up, and here they come. Alex Grant starting to move it up. Canada steps in. 3 wide with numbers. Tipped it in. Is it in? No. Penalty coming to the U.S. Canada back to the point. Puts it across. Oh, he had a slap shot for an open net, and he missed the one-timer. Another quick shot. That steered aside. My gosh. That's right, Dallas. Why do I keep forgetting? We'll get the lucky hat.
Nice play in the neutral zone. Like,
All right. The rally cap is on. The rally cap is on. So for those that weren't here for the last Leaf game we did, the Leafs were down and we put on the rally cap and the Leafs scored to bring it back right away. So let's see. The lucky cap, it's actually a Florida Panthers cap that I bought at the Panthers game a couple of years back. And it's my lucky hat. That's just going to roll from the face-off on to goal, and you're going to hold that. How do we know if it's lucky if we win? Yeah, pretty much. The rally cap is like my cheat code. Here comes Canada. Bring it back. Big shot. Nice save by the U.S. goalie. Canada grabs the rebound. Oh, what a bad pass. The U.S. is going to grab it and fire it down the length of the ice, as the commentators say. Here comes Canada. Here comes Canada. Right down Canada lane. Let's go, boys. Don't pass it back. I don't understand. I need to get an interview with a professional hockey coach so they can explain to me what the purpose is of this pass back. When you have all your skaters moving forward to the blue line, then you stop and turn it to the one guy who's still back at your blue line to skate all the way back up. I don't understand the point of this play. Here's Canada coming in. Oh, trickles just wide of the post. Back to the point. Canada keeps it in again. Looking. U.S. is doing a good job with their sticks. Tried to get it into the slot. Couldn't do so, but Canada's able to keep it in. U.S. doesn't clear. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Canada taking a look again. Holy moly, stop looking. There it is. Oh, these one-timers, they're just not connecting on. The arm is up. Looks like we have another penalty coming. Thank you. They're going to have a two-man advantage for 31 seconds. This is the opportunity. If the U.S. kills this off, Canada is not going to come back to win this game. Canada needs to score, and they have such an opportunity. If they can score once in this first 30 seconds, they'll still have an opportunity to tie it up on the remaining power play. Oh, this game. So again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all the likes and of course our new subscribers. Thank you so much for helping us on this journey to 500. If you haven't subscribed and you're here just watching in the background, please do consider hitting that subscription button and helping us build towards that 500 marker. Timeout, US of A. Oh boy. What a game this has turned out to be. You know, when this started in the first period, I was really nervous. It was a slow-paced game. It was very much an NHL-style game, neutral zone play. And then it just started picking up, and now it has been great. And here comes Canada. They're moving it around, trying to collapse. Big shot from the point, rebound, that goes to the corner. Canada's going to keep it in. 20 seconds left in the two-man advantage. Swapping positions. Coming to skate into the front, the side of the net. Oh, he couldn't control the pass. Trying to get too fancy. 7 seconds. Come on, get the shot off before this expires. Big shot. The goalie moved across laterally very nicely there. And we're going to get a whistle as the puck hit him right in the face and I think knocked his mask loose. They're going to have to fix that up. The three Prairie provinces have announced they're lifting the sanctions in March. There's food and drink service at the Saddle Dome. They're increasing attendance allowance. Oh, interesting. I didn't hear that yet. I think Ontario will probably end up being around the same. You'll see a lot. I think March will be that timetable, probably late March. But I think it's all going to slowly start coming to an end over the next kind of 2 months or so. Don't be fancy, just shoot the puck. That is right, Dallas. Just shoot the puck. Thank you, Mean Girl Hockey. I really appreciate that. And I look forward to hopefully you'll come back and join us for some future streams. That's tipped up and over the glass. I love those Team USA socks. Yeah, they did a really nice job with some of the designs. I was a little iffy on it at first because it really is kind of strayed away from the traditional international jerseys, but that's pretty good. There's Josh. How's it going, bud? I was talking about you earlier, but appreciate you popping in. Hope all is going well. Yeah, the black maple leaf is cool. It's just different. The only thing I would change on the jerseys is some type of highlight or something around the edges, so it makes the lettering and the numbers easier to see. Because right now, like even from the TV perspective, it's super hard to catch the numbers because the dark black on the dark red it doesn't pop. Turned aside, Canada back to the point. Working it up, shot, nice save. The U.S. goalie is a wall right now. Working, got to get back. All right, well, I appreciate you popping in, Josh, and saying hello. Canada passing it around. They have 25 seconds left on the power play. Looking to do something. Just right around. Oh, you had it. You should have shot it quicker. My God, was that another post? Holy moly. They're wearing Nike pant shells over their normal hockey pants. Oh, that unfortunately, the fact that Canada did not score on the two-man advantage is going to be real tough in the last 2.5 minutes here. Quick shot, and that's going to be held. My gosh, are we in for a finish here? Well, listen, I'd rather Canada face adversity now, have this loss, have them regroup, let them know what it feels like to lose as a team so they can come back better and stronger for the next games. We know they're going to, I don't want to say dominate, but we know they're going to make their way through and they're going to get into the quarterfinals and probably the semis, and they're going to have a real good shot at getting to the finals. But let them feel this loss now and use this to help build upon. Yeah, Dallas, I was watching the snowboarding earlier, the snowboard cross. It was pretty crazy. I saw with the women, one of them, when they got air, came down on top of the back of the Canadian snowboarder. It was wild. And then she finished for a bronze medal. Mean Girl Hockey. I used to. Unfortunately, I hurt my shoulder pretty good. So I haven't really been able to play for several years. And because of the shoulder injury, when I tried to go back and play, I was so far out of hockey shape that it was just too tough to get back in there. But I love anytime I can get on the ice and go for a skate with or without the gear. I'm all for it. I love it. CeeLo, what's going on, brother? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. And thank you for the like. Here we go. 2:22 left in the third. U.S. up 4-2. Canada has pulled ahead in the shot category. One of the snowboarders went down, the rescue team. Yeah, it's happened a lot, actually. We've seen that a couple times over the last couple days. The ski patrol has had to cart them down. Yeah, me too, Mean Girl Hockey. Skating is... I had a friend... Oh, I'll tell you the story when the game is over, if it gets to another commercial break. Duke Mom, how's it going? This is getting really, really tired. Says, man, he has the whole YouTube thing figured out. Thanks, CeeLo. We're just doing the thing, just working away. Here's Hosang, tries to throw it in front. That's tipped up and into the boards. Didn't quite get over. Canada's going to have to race this down, but the U.S. is there rushing hard. Quick shot. Canada had pulled their goalie. So Canada has an empty net. They're going for the man advantage. We are up for a finish. We are up so late. Absolutely, Dallas. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Here's Canada. They have it behind the net. Quick shot in front. That's steered aside. Airmail, curl, goes wide. That's an icing call. So yeah, Mean Girl Hockey. What team does Team Canada Women's have to play next? I'm not sure, actually, who we're playing next. I think we're waiting to see the results of some of the other games. But what I was saying before is I used to have a friend who ran a hockey camp. And in the summer at the rink where they played, he would let me go before camp started. So I'd go there real early. And I would just go and have the ice to myself for 40 minutes, half an hour. And it was some of the best free skating time that I've ever had as well. And I'll have to tell you, you have to remind me on one of our next hockey streams. I have a great story of playing hockey at Maple Leaf Gardens that I'd love to share with you guys. So I'll save that for the next stream. Just remind me. March 27th, the Leafs hosting the Panthers an hour before Canada will host Jamaica. Oh, wow. Oh, U.S. just missed the open net. Yeah, John, me calling a soccer game would probably not go over well because I know very little about soccer other than I know the basic idea of the game, but a lot of the strategies and stuff is foreign to me. But yeah, we'll be doing the Leaf Panthers game for sure. But if you're watching both, feel free during that Canada game to pop in and give us highlights of what's going on. You could be our Canada soccer correspondent.
Just about done. And Team USA is going to post the victory here in this big Group A game.
Well, with AAU in bed, you don't have to worry about any redeems. That's right. That's right, CeeLo. Actually, think I turned most of them off right now. The men's USA hockey team looks better than the girls the day they play. It's true. They do. And that is going to be the buzzer. Wow. The U.S. taking the 4-2 win over Canada, which will put them atop of Group A as they now hold a 2-0-0 record as Canada falls to a 1-1. Well, not the way I really wanted this game to go, but hey, what are you going to do? Well, I want to, before we wrap up tonight, I definitely want to say thank you to everyone who's come out and hung out with us till 1:24 a.m. Eastern time. Really appreciate it. Everyone who's on the East Coast, all of our new friends that have joined us and subscribed. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed having you here. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you'll come back and join us for some of our other streams. If you're here and you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do give it a click and hit the notification bell as well so you see when we go live, and you'll come back and we'll just have more fun. The regular games, the NHL games that start at 7 Eastern, I have a lot more in terms of the animations and games and stuff that we play that you'll have to come back and see. But for Olympic hockey, I wanted to keep it a little limited so I could try and be a little quiet as well. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. And no worries at all. Glad to have you guys here. Listen, have a great rest of your mornings. Maybe we'll see you all at breakfast, but have a good one. If Canada makes the final soccer game of the Qatar World Cup, you've got to stream it. December 2022. Okay, John, you remind me of that. You come in and remind me. We'll make that. We'll see you make that happen. But thank you all again. Thank you all of our new friends. Thank you all of our old friends. What an evening this has been. We will see you right back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for the Maple Leafs versus the Vancouver Canucks. And hopefully for Leaf fans, it'll be a bit of a better result. So on that, have a great night. Go Canada, go. We'll still cheer on our boys and our ladies, and we'll root for Canada during these Olympics. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. See you all real soon. Good night, folks.